Okay, Bella, let me ask you, in terms of where we are now, some people will say we could have done a lot better.
Yeah.
But we are where we are now. How do you expect Keshi to line up his boys for this kind of game today, knowing that it's a crucial match?
Yeah.
It's a life-saving match,
Absolutely.
and you fail, you die, pretty
Well,
much.
absolutely. I think that for me, one of the most pleasant part of this game is that Vincent Emma is back. Because quite honestly, I think that in goal, we don't have anything close to him. I wouldn't go so far to blame the other goalkeepers or the other goalkeeper for the game in Calabar. But I think that Emma just oozes confidence that a lot of the other guys at the back who are just building experience, can learn from, so to speak. He organizes his defense very well. And he's got a big reputation. And so opposing strikers know about him. And sometimes those kind of things affect the way and manner they make their decisions, when they face the goalkeeper. So I think that's really, really huge. I think also that getting Onazi back from injury is also very crucial in a game like this. And I feel as well that if people like Emenike, people like Mikel Obi, I think as well, Obabona at the back, if they bring their A game to the table, I think we do have a good chance. Because yes, it's all been said about how there are no more minors in African football. And I accept, to an extent. But you look at Sudan's results, and you've got to say that if we don't beat them, then I don't think it's about minors. It's about us just not doing enough. Because South Africa beat them 3-0. In Sudan. I mean, if South Africa can beat them 3-0 in Sudan, and we absolutely have to win, and somehow we cannot conjure a win, then really we don't deserve to go to the Nations Cup. So I think as well that given the results that we've had, we could have had a better set of games, or set of games to come, because we play Sudan now, and they'll have them to come back to Nigeria. And luckily for us, the front runners in the group, Congo and South Africa, will play themselves over the next 2 games. And that gives us room to catch up before we play our last 2 games against them. Also bearing in mind that if Sudan's form continues, these guys will play Sudan once again. That makes it absolutely imperative that we beat Sudan and get them out of the road, and know that what we've got to do is make sure that we beat South Africa when they come to Nigeria, and go to Congo and go through as one of the 2 teams in the group. So I think, yes, we haven't started well, but everything is still within the realms of being salvaged. And Keshi and the boys have shown us time and again that sometimes when their backs, have been turned to the wall, they usually bounce back. I don't expect any less from them. I may be worried though that he has invited a lot of young boys, for a game like this. But then again, I imagine that he will start with those guys who have played for him, the Ahmed Musa, the Emenikes, the Mikel Obi, the Onazis. We've got Michael Babatunde back as well from injury.
Not playing today.
Well, we'll see.
Injured.
Well, he's injured.
Yes.
But he's in camp as well. So, like I said, all around, everybody, we understand what's on the table. You've got to win this game, then win not just this game. They play us again on Wednesday, win that game as well. We'll be on 7 points by the time we play our next 2 set of games, which will come up in November.
Okay.
But if we lose this game, we're in big trouble.
Let me ask